The arm bending and this one here, I would suggest you don't even do those in your office. Those are usually done for groups. If I'm doing a comedy hypnosis show or someplace where I need to get volunteers to come up and I want just the most non-analytical ones, I'll do those, and when people hands separate, I send them back to their seat. So that way I'm just getting the most suggestible. That's what we do when we're doing a comedy hypnosis show. If they separate, they're not going to be following all my orders as quick as I say them. The ones that don't separate, now I get the cream of the crop that are, I shouldn't say it that way, the ones that are just very easy to get them to do things. Okay, now that we did them all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you why that happened. Okay, first of all, if you remember the first one, the pendulum started to spin, and all the other things that you did, do you know why you were able to do those? You were in hypnosis. Did you feel like you were in hypnosis? You did? Most people say no, okay? Did you feel like it? Do we? Go get a no. I just get you going like this a lot. Okay. Is it hard to say no when somebody's going like this to you? It's hard, isn't it? He goes, no. Okay. Yeah, you were in hypnosis. Remember, hypnosis is just being open to suggestion. So when I told you, for instance, what was the finger test? I said, imagine a rubber band. There was no rubber band. But your fingers started to go together anyways, because subconsciously, your subconscious believed there was a rubber band. It was open to my suggestion. Your conscious mind's going, no way, That's why you guys started to chuckle. Wow, it's going. Because 95% of your mind, which is your subconscious mind, believed there was a rubber band there. 5% of your mind, the conscious mind, said there was not. So if the majority of your mind believed there was a rubber band, and your fingers touched as if there was one, was there? Why? If only 5% said no and 95% said yes, what makes you think there wasn't one there? And your fingers even moved.
I don't know.
that's kind of a weird feeling, isn't it? So what's reality? Our suggestibility, our perception of what we actually see. Same thing with the arm rising and falling. As soon as I said there's balloons and yours started to go down and keep on bringing it up, you were fighting it, okay? Because you feel it. I mean, some of you, the heavy one, your arm might have even started to hurt. Some people say, oh man, if I keep going for a while, this arm's sore. But this one's not. It's the same arm. But see, suggestion, they were open to suggestion, so they were in hypnosis. That would be the same thing as saying you feel no pain. You won't feel any pain till 3 o'clock this afternoon because you have a dentist appointment at 1 o'clock. Works just as simple. When I had you standing up doing that test and this test, were you relaxed? Were you in a sleepy stance like you were in a chair? You were standing up. So you can see how relaxation is not a prerequisite, it's suggestibility. Same thing with the hand test like this. Now that one you only want to do that with the really suggestible people, but that worked with all of you. Now, again, when I said, go ahead and separate them, you cannot, that was a suggestion, you cannot, you tried and you tried. Now if I left you there, you'd all separate your hands, because you could separate them. I didn't do anything to it. But it was your imagination. Remember I said use your imagination? It was your imagination that led you to believe that you couldn't. Hypnosis is based on imagination. Anything metaphysical is imagination. Okay, how many of you are familiar with the law of attraction? Okay, we're going to be talking a lot about that. Okay, thoughts become things. Okay, whatever you think, anything that you have here, anything in this room, somebody had to think about this table, think about this book. I had to think about writing this before it became something. But thought alone isn't enough. Thought is like having a car. A car is not going to take you anywhere unless you put gas in it. Gas is your imagination. Imagination gets you there. And if you want to supercharge it and you want to get there really fast, emotion. Emotion is the high test, is the supercharge, I guess you could say. The next test, the finger test, okay? Again, I had, basically the way you do that, just so you know, I had you sit down like this, do the old praying thing, make a little goal post, and concentrate on the space between your fingers. Then I said to imagine a rubber band around your fingertips. I didn't say put your fingers together. I said they're going to go together because of the rubber band's pulling them. And all of a sudden they started to go, okay? Because subconsciously you believed there was a rubber band. That was a suggestion. As soon as they moved, that's when you were in hypnosis. It's pretty quick. Suggestibility went together. Now, not everybody will go together. Some people, their fingers go right together like this. Some stay this way. Some go a little bit and stop. Some go the other way. The ones that go together, those are people that are basically they're called non-analytical. Those are the ones that can relax easily. The ones that go together and stop, they would be a little bit more, where's the marker here? The ones that went together really fast would be in this area here, okay? The ones that went together, maybe stopped a little bit, would be probably right around here. The ones that don't move at all would be probably in the analytical area here. The ones that go the other way, I put them over here. Why would they go the other way? They're either scared of you or they're trying to fight you. So if you do it to somebody and their fingers are going the other way and they're paying for the session, you need to sit down and talk to them, find out what they're afraid of. Maybe when they saw that, it's, oh, she is going to make me act like a chicken. Okay, so you want to be careful.